As always with the new chapter 5 season 2, there is a rank reset. I'm gonna tell you the best tips to help you get to Unreal super fast in this season. Keep in mind that this season is way harder than it usually is. The way it became harder is by making it that you get less points, so champ is gonna be a living hell. But there is another point to keep in the back of your mind, meaning a green bush camp that in a bush /3 is meaningless and you will basically get like 0% or you will probably lose more points than gain. I will have timestamps down below in the description in case there is anything you wanna skip ahead, you can just look down there. I'll be talking about the best game modes to rank up, the current meta, the way you should take damage. Yep, taking damage by an enemy player. Just watch the video till the end and you will understand. If you like this kind of content, make sure to use code Manchord in the item shop and leave a like and subscribe. Okay, so the first thing I'll talk about is your drop spot. Your drop spots are very important. I personally have 3 POIs. The first one is where I usually land eternities, so I get some kills, I farm it fast with good loot, and then I play aggressive or I play for the end game depending on how I feel. The second one is where I just go to a hot POI where it's usually very contested but with very good loot. So for instance, in the new location as you see called the Underworld, you see that there is a missing boss with the aspect of Siphon and a mystic SMG. Since that's the only way of you getting Siphon, it is very contested and a lot of people want the chance of getting that metabolism. Not only that, the other boss is very close by, which will get you contested guaranteed. The reason I'll go there is so I can enjoy the game a bit since I'm not in the mood to play the game safe. Not only that, but you'll have a medallion with very good loot. And for the third drop, I have a backup spot. Sometimes your POI gets too contested or you have a bad drop and you know your bus is way off your drop. So you can just land there and cool off a bit. It is usually so unknown that people don't even rotate there, but since you already know this drop, you'll make a good loop pad and get a better game. The reason why your drop spot is very important is because you'll for sure outdrop the other players. Not only that, you will have more confidence when you're running them than the other players landing there, since you know this drop way better or almost better than them. Don't just land somewhere because you seen a pro land there. You ain't a pro and a pro ain't you. Just go to a drop where you feel comfortable fighting as well, getting a lot of meds and good loot. My tip for getting better in dropping is using this hack named Fortnite GG. Every single pro uses this to get better at their POI and make a loop pad or even a drop map. Keep in mind, a good drop spot is usually a good game, so land somewhere where there will be a lot of mats, good loot, and a spot where you feel confident in. Now for the game modes. Which is the best game mode for getting Unreal? Is it duos? Is it solos? Is it squads? Is it trios? Well, to be honest, it's very vague and Fortnite never really told us much about it. In my opinion, since I've played a lot of solos, duos and sometimes trios as well, I do realize solo give you the most points for sure, but since solo is harder in general and people start stressing, I'd say get a duo that is the same skill or a better skill level than you. If you are good in solos, I'd recommend you to just keep sticking to playing solos, and if you start seeing yourself losing some points, start playing with a friend or a random on-fields. We all know solos can get demotivating, so take a short break and hop back on after a while. Next thing we'll go over about is the current meta. Okay, I get it. You might be asking yourself, Manchord, how is there a meta when the season has been just out for 3 days? And yeah, I get it. You might be right on that part, but it still doesn't change the fact with what currently is OP, strong, and what tips and tricks that are currently being abused. One of the things we love or hate this season is the Thunderbolt. We all know when you shoot it like this, you'll be a free pick in the open. But what if I tell you you can shoot the Thunderbolt safely without being scared because you'll be headshot sniped? Okay, so make a small box like this. And now stand against the wall. The animation for a reason throws the bolt behind your builds while you're safe behind cover, making it impossible to get beamed or headshot sniped. Now with the current loadout, which is better, the hammer pump shotgun, the gatekeeper, or the frenzy? This is a little bit debatable. I've seen some people love the pump and I've seen some people love gatekeeper. I am the biggest frenzy hater that there is. Like, no one can hate that gun more than me. I am happy that gun is dead. No one picks that up anymore. It's bad, bro. Just leave it be. Fortnite, just nerf it at this point. I'm gonna be honest, that just don't even pick it up, bro. Just don't. There is no need. We have a tactical that's way too OP, that acts like a pump, and a pump that just does too much damage. So why do you need to spray when you have both in one combined? Just run the tactical, you know? But yeah, now for the ARs. The AR this season feel a bit more balanced compared to last season. Then if you want tags or even a free beam, I'll just consider running the Nemesis AR. I ain't gonna lie, there shouldn't even be a debate. The sniper versus the DMR. Sniper still outperforms the DMR in every single aspect. Now for the 2 of those SMGs, I'ma be honest, I'ma keep it at a personal preference. Man, I still love the frenzy burst, however you call it. But yeah, some people like the new one. There is a new way of phasing in people's boxes with the new wings. You know what? I'll just let Mardos explain it. His video will be linked down in the description.
Alright, and then one of my favorite ones is whenever someone is boxed up and you want to end the fight really quick, all you have to do is put walls like this, jump up and then right click in the air and you can jump in their box. Or if they are holding the walls or the cone and floor, you can just take the double edits very easily, like in this in-game example. So yeah, that is very useful. All you have to do is jump and then right click. This also works for if someone is higher up. So let's say someone is in this box. I think it works even from 2 below. You just jump and right click immediately. They will fall down and you can get a free shot. I think this one...
Again, if you wanna watch his full video, it will be down in the description. Second to last, this is a tip I don't see much people talk about, is learn how to play outside your playstyle. As in, some people push very aggressive, which leads them to losing their game and blaming themselves, where actually it wasn't really because you're bad that you died, it's because you pushed so aggressive. For instance, let's say you pushed a kid you thought was low off spawn, but actually had 50 shield and yet he somehow got you low by surprise. Try playing slower but die by a third party. Does this sound familiar? I bet it does, because you're trash at the game and ain't like me. That's how I usually die. But oh Manchord, how could I have played his way differently? You should have made sure you had more mats and shield. You should have not been the first person to be pushing or spam. But because you did push earlier in and couldn't finish him earlier or pause, you die by a third party. But if let's say I let the kid get pushed by the other one, I could have came over and finished them both at the same time. Okay, yeah, nah, this sounds way too bad. Okay, enough with all these weird jokes. The last tip was taking damage. You might be asking yourself, why would you want taking damage on yourself? I bet you don't die by doing this step, because just try and get hit or be tapped and finish the guy. Okay, pause again, please. But because as you guys can see here, points are no longer granted for surviving without taking damage. Meaning, if you somehow get a win with 0 kills or second place, you will legit get nothing. So keep that in the back of your mind. Try and win a fight, get hit once, twice, you know, just the average. But don't die and try and get that win. That's it. Damn bro, we're just 6 minutes in the video, bro. How did I cut this video so short? Man, I need more tips. Well, what should I do? BRB man, I'ma look up some tips. Yes, okay, I'm back. Health advantage. So what do I mean with health advantage? It is pretty straightforward. Having more HP than enemy. Try getting a snipe in your inventory since they are so broken in this chapter, and try getting at least a body shot. That will make him already 90 HP white, while you're 200 HP or 150. It should be around that. This will make the player not only stress but mess up easily. Since we are talking about people messing up, this will be the perfect way to put pressure. But Manchord, I don't know, I'm bad at putting pressure on players. Well, go play creative. Well, go play in a creative map or practice putting pressure on low health players. There is a map called W Key made by Itjeren. I'm not sponsored, however I wish it was. This will make your mechanics for sure better and have a better way of understanding how to put pressure. And of course, if you wanna get in a safe fight, go in that side. Oh yeah, for the people that don't understand what that side is, I'll let our coach OG Arab explain to you. As always, the full video will be down in the description. Even though he changed content, he still drops banger, maybe not in the tilted towers as we know, but for sure in the favelas.
We have this zone right here. Okay. So we have this zone right here. What is dead side for this zone? These people up here are going to have to rotate in, right? These people here are going to have to rotate. Craggy and Yacht are going to have to rotate. Down here is going to have to rotate. Here is going to have to rotate. Dirty Docks has to rotate. Retail has to rotate. Caddy has to rotate. Misty has to rotate. All these people are going to end up converging on this right here. In this area, right? Dead side is going to be down here. This blue area. Okay? Because the least amount of people have to get it. And it's on that edge. So the way I would hit a rotate to get to that dead side, let's say I land over here, up here at these houses and lighthouse, right? The way you'd hit the rotate is you'd rotate around this way and slowly make your way to dead side, knowing that instead of taking that straight path in, you're going to end up wrapping completely to where there's the least amount of people. And dead side doesn't mean that there's going to be nobody. A lot of times there will be nobody, right? A lot of times the way I like to rotate is that there's nobody there. But there might be a team, and you can avoid them. You can easily build wood. You can refresh your wood. But that's how you get to dead side there, right? And let's say you're over here at Steamy. The easiest way to get to dead side would be take that path around and fully wrap. Okay? So let's
I hope that made sense. Again, make sure to check him out down in the description. He doesn't post Fortnite content anymore, but yeah. Anyway, that should be it in this video. It took me like I think 8 hours to edit. I don't know why it took me this long, but yeah, it is Ramadan, so it isn't like I'm going outside or anything. Since you made it this far, make sure to leave a sub. Please, give me my sub, bro. Please, please, I'm begging. And I recently started multi-streaming on Twitch, so make sure to check my Twitch out. I might stop streaming on YouTube soon, so yeah, you might catch me there streaming. Alright, thank you for watching it, and alright, thank you for watching it till the end, and see you guys in the next video. Mwah.